Hey, welcome to Digging into the Bible. My name is Jim Barnard. This is a production of Tiller Coaching. All right, it's day 22. If you took the under on the 3-week over-under bet, you lost. I ain't stopping. We're going to keep going, and yeah, that's all I have to say about that. All right, we are into Matthew 9, and honestly, I don't want to delay. Let's go ahead and dig into Matthew 9, starting at verse 9. As Jesus passed on from there, he saw a man called Matthew sitting at the tax booth, and he said to him, "Follow me." And he rose and followed him. And as Jesus reclined at table in the house, behold, many tax collectors and sinners came and were reclining with Jesus and his disciples. And when the Pharisees saw this, they said to his disciples, "Why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners?" Ooh, I should have done the voice. Oh well. But when he heard it, he said, "Those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick. Go and learn what this means. I desire mercy and not sacrifice. For I came not to call the righteous, but the sinners." Then the disciples of John came to him, saying, "Why do we and the Pharisees fast, but your disciples do not fast?" And Jesus said to them, "Can the wedding guests mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? The days will come when the bridegroom is taken away from them, and then they will fast. No one puts a piece of unshrunk cloth on an old garment, for the patch tears away from the garment, and a worse tear is made. Neither is new wine put into old wineskins. If it is, the skins burst, and the wine is spilled, and the skins are destroyed. But new wine is put into fresh wineskins, and so both are preserved." All right, I love that Matthew needed to write himself into his gospel. It's so great. He's like, I need people to know I'm a disciple too. This is really important. And it is. So good job, Matthew. Proud of you, man. He wanted to make sure people knew, but he didn't want to brag. So he's like, as long as I keep it to 30 words, that's not bragging. So yeah, he nailed it. 30 words, he did it. So here in these two sections, there's a very strong similarity in that there are why do questions being asked. Very different. The first why do question is asked to the disciples. Here we go. Why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners? The other why do question is asked directly to Jesus. And it says, "Why do we and the Pharisees fast, but your disciples do not fast?" So both of these questions might be valid. I think it's a soft move that the Pharisees went to the disciples and didn't go directly to Jesus. Of course, Jesus answers them, and we'll look at that in a second. But, I mean, John the Baptist's disciples go and ask Jesus directly. And I think they really wanted to know, like what is this about? Like, we actually want to be taught about this. See, the Pharisees don't really want to know. Like, they're never curious. They're cunning. So, yeah, come on, man. Like, it's just, it's the way they roll, I guess. So, anyways, let's look at Jesus' response to the Pharisees. "But when he heard it, he said, 'Those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick. Go and learn what this means. I desire mercy and not sacrifice, for I came not to call the righteous, but sinners.'" And this is such a great response. I mean, basically, the righteous sacrifice just to become more righteous. Like, that's weak. That right there is a soft move. But here's a boss move. Sinners desire mercy so that they can become redeemed. So let me say both of those over again, just so you get them. The righteous sacrifice just so they can become more righteous. But sinners desire mercy so that they can become redeemed. That is a big difference. And Jesus came for the second group. He wants redemption. He doesn't want righteousness, and at least in that form. I think the righteousness that he's talking about is even pretty sarcastic. But anyway, so the reason I think Matthew wrote himself in this is Matthew is one of these sinners. As a tax collector, he is considered one of the worst of the sinners out there. And I think Matthew just wanted to put it out there that he desired mercy and wanted to tell people that he found it directly from Jesus, in Jesus alone. So good on him for writing himself in, because that's an important narrative. And if that's your narrative, man, I hope you're sharing it with other people. Even if it's like 30 words or less, It's an important narrative to get out there. So, all right, that's what I got for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue on with Matthew chapter 9. See you then.